Alright, we're going to church.
Insert the joke I made last episode. I'm not going to do it again. But it is important that it happens again.
Sir Donald.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
We need that guy's
When
help.
did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress.
That's rough, buddy.
Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness.
Any illness.
But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Your friend is dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note?
Most of them
Maker's
do.
mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Sorry.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
What's it mad about?
Well,
With Henrik
how hard
gone,
it is?
I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps
I
later I
couldn't
will
think
seek
of
out
anything.
the story
I
of
just
your
started talking without a plan.
I would straight up watch the gears like just kind of stop and start smoking for a second. Not too often I get you to do that.
I was going to talk to this guy. He's going to give us some money. I'm Butters.
I'm Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining temple.
We have similar
You don't
names.
seem like the other
And the fact that they both
Are you
start
one of
with
Arlemon's
B.
knights?
No.
Then what might I do for you?
Give me money, please.
About those bandits.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
Well, no more.
All of them?
I
By
killed them.
yourself?
It's
Yeah,
true.
just me.
I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it.
They sure did.
Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Certainly.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need,
No, I should go.
travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Alright. We gotta go talk to the revered mommy.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Sure.
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Sure.
Thank you, my son. What can I do for you then?
Let's talk about that guy. The Kunari.
It
The
might have been
murderer.
kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Let him go.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what do
Give
you
him to
say on
me.
this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence.
I've been hearing that for 2 years, but you gotta come up
Been
with
hearing that
something
for
other
longer than that.
Were things not
Huh?
so
Been
desperate?
hearing that for longer than that.
Very
unusual
well.
times.
I trust you.
Yeah.
Take these keys
These
to
are
his carriage
unprecedented
and make him
times,
watch
and we
over you.
hope you're doing
Thank
well.
you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Oh, you mean like COVID?
Like COVID, yeah.
Okay. I just paid 30 silver for Leliana to like me a little more. It's a good trade.
Do you ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth. How will we know?
Alistair is a child.
Yes.
Never grew up.
Just like you wanted.
She's a thief?
She's a rogue. Okay. A rogue.
Rogues are thieves.
No.
They just don't get caught.
All thieves are rogues, but not all rogues are thieves.
Squares and rectangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a rectangle. No. Yes. We get some codex entries. We'll wait to level up Dog and Alistair. It's fine. It's fine. You alright?
You alright? You alright there, bud?
I'm ready to go get Sten.
Refugi?
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
Conversational
Is
bargain.
that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
You wish something more of me?
Yes.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
I'm very persuasive.
So be it.
And also
Set
you
me
have
free
to help
and
me
I will
fight
follow you
Darkspawn.
against the Blight.
Let's go.
And so it is done.
Yeah, it
I
is.
will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Alright.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
I'm sure. I'm going to leave you at camp. And he vanished. Without a trace.
Dum bum bum.
Well, it also works. You could have also gone with the X-Files theme.
Haven't watched enough X-Files to confidently remember that.
I can't whistle, but it's like
But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
Did you ever see the video of the X-Files theme in a major key?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's straight up just like We Fit music.
Yep. I don't know if you caught on, but all of these refugees targeted on the Grey Warden. They don't know for sure if we killed the king, but there's a bounty on Grey Wardens, and that can feed them, so they're trying to kill us.
Oh.
And now they're all dead.
Well, at least they won't be hungry anymore.
Yeah, neither will their, well... Yeah, because their family and friends can just eat their shares now, so, you know.
Yeah.
We kind of helped. We helped everyone by killing those dudes.
Genocide fixes a lot of problems.
I mean, it was just like 8 people. Okay, it's not,
Okay,
it's not genocide.
tone it
it's
down.
just a massacre.
Tone it down.
It's just
Mass
a
murder
massacre.
fixes a lot of problems.
There we go. Because also, like, this wasn't about them being, like, you know, humans or non-nobles.
It wasn't about their race.
It was about the fact that they were attempting to...
For money.
So I guess it wasn't even murder.
It was self-defense against the poor.
Fuck.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
They're dwarves.
Yes, they are.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if
Sandal
I
was
ask
voiced
what
by
brings you out
Yuri
here?
Lowenthal,
Perhaps we're going the same
who
way.
was Peter Parker in the PS4 Spider-Man game, and also Sasuke in the English dub of Naruto.
Really?
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
also Sandal, the dwarf. We're gonna be honest with Boda and tell him we're Grey
Grey
Wardens.
Wardens. My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I like Bodan and Sandal. They're nice guys.
Why didn't he name him Sandal?
Bold of you to assume that Bodan named him. What you know about their family dynamics, bud?
Oh.
There you go.
Not a dragon.
Archdemon.
Bad dreams, huh?
Probably something I ate.
Drag more like, as in the tainted blood.
Tainted
Remember?
blood.
You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn.
That Grundle
That's what
blood.
your dream was, hearing them. The
Smacked the
Archdemon,
backboard
it
a little too hard.
talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Yeah, we do. Is that dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Any other surprises?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
This is camp.
Is everybody here?
Everybody's in our party. We got Rex over there, we got Alistair, we got Liliana, we got Sten. Morrigan camps over there away from everybody else.
She doesn't like people.
Yeah. And over here.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yes, good. You're free to stay.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those Tranquil fellas actually called him a...
Tranquil are mages who have
A
been cut off from the Fade. They
I had
have
no
no
idea such a thing
emotions, they don't
existed.
dream, they can't use magic. Let's see what other goods you
Certainly,
got.
I'll do that for you. Just come with me.
We're gonna keep that balanced greatsword for Sten. We're gonna keep a longbow for Liliana. I'm gonna sell a lot of this other shit. Probably gonna sell those two. We don't really need them. Liliana's gonna have to grow into this longbow. She's gonna use this longbow. It's a good one. Studded leather, go away. Oops. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I also don't usually take Rex places once I have, like, people.
Is that what the death root extract is used for?
No, that's just an ingredient, but the Mabari Crunch.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, Diamond Emerald, Malachite, Forest Bar, Garnet. Some of those I can give to dwarves later to do stuff, but doesn't matter right now. Doesn't matter. Also, gifts are important. They're not important, but you know, different people like different gifts. Liliana likes a certain kind of flower, shoes, and holy symbols. So this bronze symbol of Andraste, she loves that shit.
I don't know what to say.
+10.
Yeah. You can also get like approval by talking to most of the people and like dialogue and shit. That's how I get most of the approval from Morrigan, because I don't take her anywhere because she complains about everything.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
I'm gonna ask her something. Did you grow
Why
up
do
in
you
the
ask me
Kakari
such
Wilds?
questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
You remained unnoticed.
For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy,
We're gonna
perhaps.
butter her up.
Only once was I
'Cause I'm
accused
butters.
of being a witch of the wilds.
That's what we
and
call
that
fucking
by a
for this guy.
chieftain who happened to be traveling with
Yeah.
a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That's smart.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Like a handshake.
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then.
Yeah.
Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Sounds good.
That's my favorite way to end a conversation ever. Sten's
Why are
very
we stopping?
confusing to talk to.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
You're in that cage for
You
weeks,
are
my boy.
concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Tell me about your
No.
people. I wasn't expecting that.
Get used to disappointment.
Damn.
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty. I am.
He's in the army. Why would the Kunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are
I also
allied
like that he
people who know the
immediately
world.
moved into telling me about his people.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make your view?
So I've noticed that some of the lines you can pick have a shade of color to them. Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy. Does that second one look a little red? Not when you're on it. Maybe I'm just fucking
I think
crazy.
you're just seeing that like one's highlighted. Because like this now looks like it has a different color than the other ones.
No, like I don't know. I think I've seen seen some. I've seen some that I thought
Compared to what?
were red or yellow, and I thought they were like optional dialogues that you like had to have like a certain
Maybe.
trait.
I could just not be seeing it. Good question,
What does
Sten.
anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
True, let's go.
As you wish.
But he approved of that. That was a good interaction for Sten.
All right. Despite the fact that we, you know,
Yeah.
probed him about his family and culture and
Let's
people.
talk.
Here I am.
This vision of yours,
I knew this would come up sooner or later.
probably because you told me God talks
I
to
don't know
you.
how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
You dreamt of the blight.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no?
Yes,
When
I know
woke,
all about dreams.
I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell.
Why?
Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
She sounds like she's going in and out of an accent.
She was born in Ferelden, but she lived most of her life in Orlais.
Maybe.
So like being born in England and then living most of your life in France or whatever.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Come. Only come can stop the blight.
That sweet, thick,
What do you
luscious, buttery cum.
You want to talk about
You
Duncan?
don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Yeah, but he was a good guy.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the
I feel
blight.
like none of the characters are pointing out the fact that Rex is barking all the time. Like, you're out in the middle of the woods and a dog starts barking, you stop what you're talking about and you listen to that dog. Like,
He's fine.
yeah,
No.
like, see, there's no need to apologize look like it's got like a little yellow tinge to it? Or am I just crazy?
You could just be crazy. I don't.
I'd like to have a proper
I don't know.
funeral.
All the dialogue on the capture
Maybe
looks
once
yellow,
this is
so
all
maybe
done,
it's
if we're still alive.
supposed to be, and it's just
I
got
don't
like
think he had any family to speak
my TV's got like a weird color issue to it.
Does one of the options look that way now?
No.
I suppose he did.
Because I was just
Probably
thinking, like,
sounds stupid, but
the
part of
previous
me
one you
wishes I
pointed
was
out,
with
that
him
was
in the
a
battle.
dialogue option that leads to approval from
Like I
Alistair.
abandoned him.
So maybe what I was missing was that the approval dialogues are a little, I don't know.
Yeah, but see, it's all yellow over here,
Mhm.
but what we're looking at looks
Of
all
course.
white.
I'd be dead then.
Could be the TV, could be the brightness settings.
Yeah.
It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said.
And that's where I came from.
Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
Yeah, my whole family.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Sure thing, Alistair. Good guy, Alistair. My favorite thing about the approval mechanic is that no matter what you do, your dog always has maximum approval.
Oh.
Oh, wait, you little...
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Sounds like you're a little bitch.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah, that'll teach you.
Be smarter, Alistair.
Yeah, Rex will have different interactions with various companions in the camp when you talk to him. Otherwise, sometimes he'll just be like digging and shit. Alright, where are we going? Redcliffe.
Yes.
We need Alistair. We need Rex. And we need Leliana.
Indeed.
Ooh. Before we go to Redcliffe, I'm going here to Sulcher's Pass.
Sulcher's Pass?
Yeah.
What's there?
There is a merchant who is trying to offload a golem control rod, which is a rod that allows you to control a golem. Bet you didn't know that.
Trap detected, trap detected, trap detected, trap detected, trap detected, trap detected.
Yep.
Level up.
Yeah. It's just gonna go bop, bop, bop.
So you get, like, everybody shares experience, like when Leliana kills something, or if Alistair kills something, you're still going to get the experience for that kill.
Yep.
Cool. I like it like that. I don't know of too many games, especially nowadays, that have companions that don't level up with you. Older games that might be a thing, but like there's a lot, like nowadays it's just fucking shared XP all around.
Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur.
Felix de Grosbois.
At your service.
I'm Butters.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've
like to imagine that my companions are quietly talking about like
disaster
really
after another.
A guy named Butters
Yeah,
the world.
like, we literally all thought it was a good idea to follow this guy named Butters.
Help a fellow
Of all
hound.
the other things that went
royal
wrong,
blood.
is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a
Well,
control
noble
rod,
blood,
I'm
not
told,
royal
for a
blood.
golem.
No.
point in
Like, I'm not in
using it,
line
however,
for the
as I'll
throne.
never get to use it.
Well, yeah,
But I'm
there's-
probably
there's
like
no throne left to be had.
well,
Your whole family was killed and your castle was sieged.
well, the castle's still there.
Yeah, but like it's not
It's
your
just
castle.
somebody else is currently acting as the Terran of High Ever. I wonder who. How much do you want for this
Nothing.
rod?
I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated.
You son of a
Even if
bitch.
I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
Yes, I will take
Just
it.
as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south. in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map.
Oh, okay.
Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Sounds good.
Best of luck to you then. And now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Yes. Go do it. Level up. We're gonna get that. No.
Alright.
Oh, I guess we'll level up Alistair too.
Yeah, might as well. Just gonna make him a glass cannon.
No, not exactly. I mean, I can level up his constitution next time.
I guess.
We're gonna give him trapping? No, let's just focus on that. Weapon and shield. Shield defense. Alright, now we're gonna go here. Honleith. Uh-oh!
Another random encounter.
I thought everything
Oh, are there traps here, Liliana? Oh shit,
This is just a lot going on.
I was mauled by wolves.
Well, you dead. Next leveled up though.
Well, there goes Alistair. It's wild that I forgot to put armor on Liliana and that she's one of the last ones standing. It's a good thing I brought more inventions.
Ow! My bruises are all bruised now. The waiting around the part is awesome.
Okay, which in this direction?
Trap right ahead.
Yeah?
Apparently.
To Honleith. Ba-ba!
Honleith. Oh. A quaint little town.
Lovely place, yeah. Bah, bah, bah.
This should be easier.
Hey, I was trying to drink
What happened
ale.
there?
I got knocked over.
Make a preserver.
Fighting Darkspawn in this game. I don't know if you know that.
What now?
There's a lot of fighting Darkspawn in this game. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. I would hope so. Like, I've never understood games where it's like, this is the enemy, but we're not gonna fight them a lot. You're gonna have to deal with these other guys that are getting in our way.
Yeah, I mean, there is some of that too, but like, almost everywhere you go, there are going to be Darkspawn that you have to fight.
Even more darkspawn.
With the fuck. hit him.
Hit him in the chain.
I should probably give Liliana some more. I keep forgetting to do that. Look at her just in a chantry robe.
Yeah.
What a fucking nerd. That's fine. Butters, Alistair, Rex, Liliana. I'm gonna give her a studded leather gloves. Studded leather armor. No, scale armor. Right? Is that still light? No, it's medium armor. We want to have light armor. That's fine.
Yeah. Look at her now.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh, can you?
What? No.
Yay.
Alright, let's activate this golem.
Will he be a friend? Or will he be a foe?
It will be a golem. Basket of birds, almost empty. Most of it's been scattered about to attract birds. Continue.
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here of all places.
Dulifgar. That son of a bitch lied to me. We gotta figure out what the actual code word is.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
We got like 8 minutes.
Do we?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll go to Wilhelm Cellar.
Wilhelm?
Yeah, loot some crystals, take whatever's in this chest.
I finished.
Well, I'm glad one of us did.
Bah, bah, bah.
I love that flurry attack.
Oh, we're on it.
Oh.
At some point I'll have to have Morrigan make some health poultices. Because Morrigan's got the... What is it? Is it potion making? Herbalism. Herbalism skill. I didn't want to talk to Liliana there, I was just trying to loot. Everybody knows that how you loot is you just mash A as quick as you can over anything that can be picked up.
Mm-hmm. Or...
Well, it sucks to be that guy.
Yeah. Or A and like the whatever the take all button is.
Oh yeah, AX,
like
AX, AX, AX.
Cursed creatures. Let's get
You're gonna get the pop, pop, pop for that. Pop, pop, pop.
You're like, no, not the pop, pop, pop. Anything but that, please. I have a dark spawn at home.
Oh, I can't fucking heal because of this split.
Yeah, because like a spawn is
he's like a
usually
child.
They're known as the dark spawn.
Might have been low under level for this.
You got 2 left. 1 left. I mean, you're almost dead, but Rex is doing fine.
A decades-old letter. Hello, people. Goodbye, people.
You're not going to free the people?
Oh, I am. I was just going to loot stuff first.
By the Maker, we're saved.
Something like that.
Bold of you to assume I'm not going to
Weren't
kill you.
sent by the band, were you? To save us?
Nope. Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here?
I'm Butters.
Thank the
Pleased to
Maker
meet
for
you.
our luck. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
Who owns the
The
golem?
statue outside. Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
Yes.
So he was putting that up to protect them?
Mm-hmm.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
The rod doesn't work.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod.
She
said she never
what
wanted
a
to
bad
see Shale
lady.
active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Sure.
You will?
Yeah.
Thank the Maker!
Thank me.
My father's laboratory
Yeah,
is just
Maker
past
ain't
the
got
Red
shit to do
Barrier,
with
I
this.
think.
I'm
She
the one
has
that's
to be
helping
there.
you.
In fact, the prevailing belief about the Maker is that he has abandoned everybody because of the mages who fucking went into the Black City and sat on the Golden Throne, tainted it with
Oh.
their sin, and so the Maker has abandoned us all.
Don't you mean send it with their taint?
Yeah, they rubbed their taints on it. Coated it with sin. Oh, God. Alright, well, we'll save this little girl next time on Dragon Age. Next time on Dragon Age Origins. It's a Dragon Ball Z reference.
It is. I got that one.
I'm wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt.
I am not.
No, you're wearing a Being as an Ocean shirt.
Good band.
Yeah, great band. Alright, fuck off.
Alright, fuck off.